about on your show a few years ago. It was about 3 years ago, I think, when Missouri had on its official state website references in its fusion center, and I forget the name of its fusion center.
MIAC.
But they had references to me and Ron Paul and one other individual.
Aaron Russo.
I don't know whether it was him or the fellow down in Florida.
It was the filmmaker who made America Freedom to Fascism, but yeah.
Okay, but anyway, what they did is they said basically on their fusion site, these are examples of things you have to watch out for. Ron Paul or Bob Barr bumper stickers, people carrying the "Don't Tread on Me" flag and so forth. And what we did is Ron Paul and I and the other, and again, I apologize, I forget who the other person was.
That was Chuck Baldwin. Chuck Baldwin.
Whoever, what we did is we fought back and we got them to remove it from their website. So, that's just one little small example that we can, if we do it the right way, and if we don't let them off the hook, we can, in fact, start stopping this nonsense. But if we don't fight it and don't fight it relentlessly at the state level and at the local level and at the private citizenry level and at the federal level, it will, in fact, take hold permanently and become a permanent part of our culture, basically a police state.
Exactly. There is that attempt to convert us into a classical authoritarianism. We have to define this march as authoritarianism, not as safety. And of course, I now remember who the other person was. It was Chuck Baldwin, presidential candidate.
Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck Baldwin. But for me, it shows the extremism of the Democrats, who we know wrote that, and Obama's people had that put in from the Southern Poverty Law Center, to put Ron Paul and Bob Barr in a thing saying they might be, terrorist or connected to terrorism. It really shows they want to politically persecute us, and it shows that we're the real opposition. In closing,
it's not a joke, and it's not hypothetical, Alex. It is very real what they're doing.
In closing, tell us about the campaign, how it's going. Tell us about the website.
Well, two examples of how well the campaign is going. One, just a couple of weeks ago after I was on your show, some of my opponents blasted me for being on your show. That tells me how well our campaign is going. Secondly, just yesterday, we had America's toughest sheriff here. Joe Arpaio was in the district campaigning for me. And Joe Arpaio would not come out here if he didn't believe very strongly how important it is to get Bob Barr back into the Congress. We had a very, very great day of events with Sheriff Joe. The campaign goes well, but as you said just a little bit ago, we cannot take it for granted. The Dems will come after me, my opponents will come after me, and we need people to support us. Bob Barr Congress. It's very simple, www.barrcongress.com, and go to our Facebook site and Twitter and so forth, anytime I can help you out on the show, just let me know, Alex.
Well, thank you, and then hopefully we can get a whole other group of constitutional true conservatives in there, and you and others can help lead them. Soon to be Congressman again, Bob Barr, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Alex.
All right, there he goes, folks. Very important interview to get his perspective on things, and you notice as a former federal prosecutor, U.S. attorney, as former CIA, pretty high level, running major operations, and of course, in Congress for over a decade, Bob Barr is pro-gun, is pro-sovereignty, is pro-Bill of Rights, anti-NSA, back when it was not cool to be so. And he had the will to try to impeach Bill Clinton. Believe me, that's very dangerous. So if you don't admire something like that, there's something wrong with you. That's why the media demonizes Bob Barr so much. And I'm not saying he's perfect. Nobody's perfect. The whole issue is I want to get hundreds of Ron Pauls and Bob Barrs and Ted Cruz's, and then even better, then they can go all the way back to a real American system. I mean, we need Hispanic Ted Cruz's. I guess he is Hispanic. I said that on purpose. We need black Ron Pauls. We need, and they're there, folks. That's why the media says the Tea Party's racist. Don't be part of it. You're not welcome if you're a minority, because they want this racial conversion to flip over, and then the Democrats are back in the news. black lawmakers, black caucus saying, when Republicans elect blacks, it's because they're figureheads. When you're elected to Congress or to the State House, you're not a figurehead if you use the office like you're supposed to defend the people. It's not figurehead when whites went out and elected Obama trying to get rid of racial issues. And of course, they made it worse on purpose, losing that golden opportunity. This is what they do. And I just see how nasty they are, and I see how above the law they are and how bad they're getting. And they've got to be stopped. And then when the Republicans, try to power grab, we'll go after them. But, I mean, this is the big battle right now. By the way, folks, we're going to come back about the number, cover some other news. Kentucky's setting up checkpoints to see if you've got food in your car. I'm not, or if you've been eating. I'm not joking. So next it'll be, I've got driving while eating chips. I mean, I eat all the time when I'm driving, all the time I have to eat. Doesn't distract me. Eat a sandwich or something. Point is, we're going to be getting into all that, violation of the Fourth Amendment. Don't forget, this hour is brought to you by MyPatriotSupply.com/Alex. Delicious, easy to prepare, put together with GMO-free crops, storable for 25 years. Top-rated customer service, one of the reasons we went with them, and top-quality products, incredibly reasonable prices. MyPatriotSupply.com/Alex. Be prepared, folks. 866-229-0927. MyPatriotSupply.com/Alex. Get prepared. We'll be right back. I'm Alex Jones.
That's the sound of a .44 Magnum and Trauma Max, a high-tech hybrid Kevlar bulletproof vest from InfidelBodyArmor.com. Will stop it and most pistol rounds. Trauma Max is a major breakthrough in pistol-rated body armor, and prices start at just $170 per insert. More protection, more stopping power, more mobility, and it weighs less than 5 pounds. Get details at InfidelBodyArmor.com. That's INFIDEL
Do you know about the NSA loophole? Or maybe you think your law-abiding ways are too boring for them to care about you. Tell that to the Virginia farmer who was audited by the IRS because of her Tea Party activities. Or the Texas man who woke up to a SWAT team raid because of online comments he had made about his gun collection. No, God-fearing Americans like you are in the crosshairs. Learn how to drop off the government's radar and get off the grid at privacylockdown.com. That's privacylockdown.com.
You can eliminate inflammation and pain. You can eliminate constipation or irritable bowels. You can flatten your tummy without exercises, and you can make your complexion clearer and more youthful. You can feel good from the inside out. Find out that as far back as 1749, what was able to reverse one man's death sentence and open up 160 spas to dispense this life-giving food. Call 866-844-1047. That's 866-844-1047.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Block-It Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit blockitpocket.com or call 888-315-9618. blockitpocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
For thousands of years, silver has been used as both a medicine and a preservative. But not all silver is equal. Supernatural Silver is an amazing new technology that has been clinically shown to be several hundred times more effective than colloidal or ionic silver. Supernatural Silver resonates at the same frequency as germicidal light used in labs to kill bacteria and viruses. Supernatural Silver is a broad-spectrum microbial that creates no resistance and does not harm beneficial bacteria, making it ideal for daily use. It can be used internally as well as topically and is highly effective against bacteria, viruses, molds, and yeast. Supernatural Silver liquid and gel are perfect for on-the-go or emergency preparedness and can provide protection at home, school, or work. Go to supernaturalsilver.com and remember the promo code SILVER2014 for 20% off. That's supernaturalsilver.com. Supernaturalsilver.com. Give yourself and your loved ones a fighting chance.
I want to get into Kentucky. Stories up on Infowars.com. The police set up eating while driving checkpoints. We're going to cover that in a moment, get more into it the next hour, and take your calls. The toll-free number to join us for first-time callers, again, on this Friday, or anybody that tried to call in before and got left on hold at the end of the show, this is your time. You still count as a first-time caller. We want to hear from you. 800-259-9231. 1-800-259-9231. And I've got a story here. Brain implants hold promise of restoring combat memory loss. See, that's how they're doing all the experimentation publicly. Oh, we're doing brain implants to help the soldiers. We're putting 5-year-olds on Prozac. It's totally normal. They just mainline it all how they announce it. They don't announce it sinisterly, like Martians came to the planet and grabbed troops and put chips in their brains. No, it's, oh, we're putting chips in to help them. After we make them serve 7, 8, 9 tours and put them on drugs, then we put chips in their brain. We're going to be talking about that. Briefly, though, ladies and gentlemen, we have added so many incredible items to InfoWarsStore.com. The pro-gun shirts, the Liberty shirts, so you can meet like-minded people and spread the word and inform others. We fund about 80% of this operation off PrisonPlanet.tv memberships and off folks buying things at the stores. The books, the videos, the T-shirts, the super high-quality Nascent Iodine, Survival Shield, the Fluoride Shield, the Super Mel Vitality, the very best Spectrum, 3 different brands of water filters that cut out the fluoride, the glyphosate, you name it, Pro, Pure, and the Pro One being the platinum line of that. Promo code WATER, 10% off. And when you shop with us, you're already getting the highest quality products at the lowest prices. Extremely competitive. In most cases, have the lowest prices. When you shop with us, the good guys, the white hats, you are literally helping fund the tip of the spear against the globalist. And we're rising because the tyranny is out in the open. People are looking for leadership. We're here to bring people on air as a platform to expose what's happening. Made-in-1776.com. We'll take you to the exclusive Made in America apparel that's at InfoWarsStore.com. So please check it out. Try our incredible coffee. It's my favorite coffee, super organic, grown in organic volcanic soil in southern Mexico. Just simply amazing. InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com. Let's go out to break with this, and then I'll talk more about it when we come back and go to your phone calls. Instead of searching for actual criminals, without warrants, I should add, Kentucky State Police will be on the lookout for people who eat while they drive as part of Operation Raid, which will include checkpoints targeting distracted drivers, despite the fact that eating while driving is not banned in Kentucky. Well, they can call that eating while you're distracted. And distracted drivers are a big issue, but it's the Fourth Amendment. If you see someone doing their makeup while they're driving or whatever, then you can go give them a ticket. You don't set up a checkpoint and stop everybody. This is all federal grants to do this. Let's go out to break with a clip.
To increase driving safety, Kentucky State Police are starting a new safe driving program.
See, it's
Operation
good.
Raid, standing for Remove Aggressive, Impaired, and Distracted Drivers from Kentucky roadways.
And they show a car crashing to make it legitimate.
Law enforcement will be more visible, and the number of checkpoints will increase. This program will allow each post to identify target areas.
Not only just texting, but any distracted driving. That includes eating, drinking. We're going to be out looking for those people. You're going to see
checkpoints.
A major force when it comes to
just real calm about it.
St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Looks like he's been eating.
NHTSA studies show 2/3 of all fatal crashes linked to aggressive
All right, we'll be back,
drivers.
folks. Stay with us. Checkpoints, no big deal. We all need them. I mean, this is American, is TSA and checkpoints. As drones and cancer viruses and the vaccines, not Mama Rebel Pie. Alex Jones here with a message to fellow freedom lovers. The prognosis for the entire planetary economic system runs from bad to worse. The globalist model is to shut down societies and starve patriots out until they acquiesce to the global takeover. That's why we've assembled the most vital and important preparedness items at InfoWarsShop.com. These are items that I did research on, that I personally use. You've got the Life Straw, so you can turn fetid water into safe water anywhere you go. The K-Tor hand crank generator to charge up key equipment during power outages or out in the field. Strategic Relocation, 3rd edition by Joel Skousen. When Disaster Strikes by Matthew Stein. ThyroSafe, used by